There's one thing in Oshi that every fan recognizes on sight. Not a song, not a costume. Those eyes. 6 pointed stars sitting right where the pupils should be. They glow, they darken, sometimes they disappear entirely. The show never explains what they mean. The creators never have either. So everything you're about to hear is fan interpretation, built from patterns in the anime itself. Hoshino is where the stars begin. 2 white stars, the most iconic look in the series. On stage, they never dim. She radiates. She makes every person in that audience feel like she loves them. During a documentary shoot, the director asks her to stop performing. Drop the idol image. Just be herself.
嘘つきじゃない私を撮ってもきっと使えないしカットになっちゃうよ。それでもいいなら私も嘘をつかない。
Both eyes go black.
本物の私を撮ってください。
One read on this is that the white stars are the performance, and the black stars are what the performance was always built to cover. The girl who told thousands of people she loved them, while spending her whole life unsure if she knew what that word meant. The white is what the fans see. The black is what's underneath. In Oshi, the stars and lying are inseparable. I is where that starts. She passes 1 star to each of her twins. Aqua gets the right eye. The person who killed I was caught, but Aqua suspects someone enabled it, someone who knew where I was and passed that information along, and who he believes is connected to another death closer to him. He suspects it's his own father. The moment that suspicion crystallizes, his star goes dark. Just the one, in his right eye. That's when he decides to enter the entertainment industry, to get close enough to find out who it was. From that point on, every time the real reason he's here pushes through, the star goes black.
だったら、もし俺の目的が人を殺すことだったらどうする？そう言ったらどうする？
He investigates, and eventually he receives information suggesting his father is already dead. The mission, as he understood it, is over. His star disappears completely. No white, no black. For a stretch of time, he lives without it. For the first time, he's just a person without something to chase. Then he finds out he was wrong. His father is still alive. Knowing that doesn't immediately change his eyes. What changes them is what comes next. He ends things with Akane, gives up on the version of his life that had started to feel like something else, and commits fully to the plan. Both eyes go black after he makes that choice. Ruby gets the left eye, the other half. When Ruby finds out that the person behind Ai's death is the same person who killed someone she loved, both eyes go black at the same time. 1 star she was born with. The other, we might guess, had always been there in waiting. Through most of season 3, both stay dark. She moves fast. She calculates.
私はすぐにでももっとビッグにならなきゃいけないの。
She is, it turns out, very good at this. But there's one beat worth stopping on. Aqua asks Ruby if she'd be willing to help Kana Arima, even if it costs her something personally. For just a second, one eye goes white. She says yes because Kana is her friend. Then both go dark again. There's another moment like this. Just before an audition, one eye is white and one is black. She's there for the mission, but some part of her just loves performing. When Ruby learns the truth about Aqua, both black stars disappear and one white comes back. The grief that turned both eyes black was built on believing someone she loved was simply gone. He wasn't. The stars aren't exclusive to Ai's side of the family. Hikaru Kamiki is Aqua and Ruby's biological father. In archived footage from his acting career, he has white stars too. In the present, when he kills, both eyes are black. And then there are two characters who have no connection to the Hoshino family at all. Akane Kurokawa earns the stars through method acting. She studies Ai so completely, inhabits her so fully, that the line between Akane and Ai disappears. Stars appear. Yura Katayose doesn't carry the stars constantly. They appear in one moment, when she's telling Kamiki about a hiking trip she's planning, eyes lit up with something real. And then, when she's killed, we see those same stars go dark. Kamiki seems to target people with this quality, which raises a darker question about what the stars actually attract in this story. So here's the read that holds up across the whole show. White stars seem to appear when someone is lying, but the lie comes from a place of warmth. Ai told thousands of people she loved them before she understood what love was. Akane became someone else so completely that her own identity disappeared. And Aqua and Ruby were born with white stars, because from their very first breath, they were already living one. Two adults in the bodies of infants, passing as children to a mother who never knew who she was really raising. In Oshi no Ko, the stars and lying are inseparable. The white ones just mean the lie still has something tender underneath. Black stars seem to appear when that tenderness is gone, when what's underneath comes through without anything covering it. For Aqua, it's the version of him that is only ever thinking about one thing. For Ai, it's the person the idol was always hiding. Ruby is harder to place. Her black stars feel less like her true self surfacing, and more like grief taking over. Who Ruby actually is underneath either state is a question the show leaves open. And no stars at all seems to mean something different. It might mean the thing that was defining you is gone. For Aqua, that was the most at peace he'd been in years. None of this is confirmed, but the pattern holds. And in a show about performance and what it costs, it tracks that the eyes would be the one thing the characters can't fully control.
子供は産む。アイドルも続ける。
そう、公表しない。アイドルは偶像だよ。嘘という魔法で輝く生き物。嘘はとびきりの愛なんだよ。
This is my first Oshi no Ko video. If you want more, let me know in the comments. And if you're new here, I also cover Frieren, Apothecary Diaries, and My Dress Up Darling. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next.